Once upon a time in a faraway kingdom, there lived a beautiful princess. She was known throughout the land for her kindness and her love for animals. One day, while strolling through the royal gardens, she came across a tiny sparrow that had fallen from its nest. A single feather, this feather, the princess's sparrow feather, floated down from the sky and landed right in front of her. The princess couldn't believe her eyes. Could it be the same sparrow? Has it returned to see her? Filled with hope, she clutched the feather close, and it was then that she noticed something peculiar. An evil sorceress had cast a spell on it, causing it to wither and die. All the animals were losing hope, but the sparrow remembered the princess's kindness and thought she might be able to help. That's why it had left that first feather for her all those years ago. The feather seemed to have a tiny message written on it. But the sorceress had also placed a curse on the Whispering Willow Tree, preventing anyone from entering the forest. The willow asked, "I dance with the wind, yet I have no feet. I sing with the wind, yet I have no voice. I bend with the wind, yet I have no bones. What am I?" The princess thought hard, but before she could answer, the wind shifted, creating a whirlwind that threatened to pull her into the sky. Just as she closed her eyes and braced for impact, she heard the sparrow chirp. "It's a leaf, Your Highness." And indeed it was. The whirlwind subsided and the willow rustled its leaves in gratitude. To break the curse, the princess needed to answer 3 riddles posed by the tree. And so the princess sat down beneath the willow and the riddles began. "What am I?" The princess pondered this for a moment. "I am always busy, yet I never work." Then, remembering her sparrow feather, she realized the answer was time. The princess, being the kind-hearted soul that she was, took care of the bird until it was strong enough to fly. And when it was time for the little sparrow to leave, the princess felt a deep sadness knowing that she would miss the little creature. "I have mountains, but no trees. I have water, but no fish. What am I?" This time, the princess didn't hesitate. "A map," she answered. And again, the willow rustled its leaves in appreciation, as if sensing the princess's sadness. The sparrow did something amazing. Before taking flight, it left one of its feathers on the princess's hand, a token of their friendship, and so she did, with the sparrow as her guide, ready to save the forest and its animal friends. Over the years, the princess cherished that feather, often wondering about the sparrow and its life beyond the kingdom walls. But amidst the chaos, something extraordinary happened. It read, "Meet me at the Whispering Willow Tree. Come alone." The princess was both excited and nervous. What did the sparrow want to tell her? And why did it want her to come alone? Still, she couldn't resist her curiosity. So after the storm had passed, she put on a simple dress and a hood, grabbed a lantern and basket, and set off towards the Whispering Willow Tree. One day, a terrible storm hit the kingdom. The winds were so strong that they practically lifted the princess's roof off. As the princess approached, she could hear soft whispers coming from its leaves, but she couldn't understand what they were saying. As she got closer, she saw something incredible. The whispers were actually the little sparrow, and it wasn't just any ordinary bird. No, it was a magical talking sparrow with trembling hands. The princess used a magnifying glass to decipher the message. The tree stood tall and proud at the edge of town, its branches swaying gently in the breeze. The princess could finally enter the enchanted forest. The sparrow explained that it had returned with an important message from its homeland, the enchanted forest. You see, the forest was in danger. The princess, moved by the sparrow's tale, immediately agreed to help. The first riddle was about the wind. For the next riddle, the willow asked, I have cities, but no houses. The third and final riddle was, I am always hungry, yet I never eat. I am always thirsty, yet I never drink. With all three riddles solved, the curse was broken.